You're looking for a place in the Chicago suburbs that you can enjoy the best of both worlds, live in the suburbs, still have close proximity to the city of Chicago, and that town is Downers Grove, Illinois. You've probably heard me dabble about this town in my previous YouTube videos. They're about a 30-minute drive west of the city of Chicago, and Downers Grove, Illinois boasts a population of about 50,000 people. And in today's video, we're covering everything that you need to know when it comes to making a move here to Downers Grove, Illinois, and we're getting after it right now. Check it out. What's going on, everyone? My name is Blankenship, your favorite YouTube Chicagoland realtor, and let's talk about Downers Grove today. First thing I want to talk about schools, because it's probably one of the frequently asked questions whenever you guys call me, ask me about the Chicago suburbs. You guys always bring up schools. For elementary and middle school, when it comes to living here in Downers Grove, your kids will belong in District 58, and when it comes to the public high schools, it's District 99, which is Downers Grove North and Downers Grove South High School. There will be links in the description to all these different schools with the niche.coms as well, but when it comes to elementary schools here in Downers Grove, there's actually 12 elementary schools. When you compare to the other suburbs around the area, like Lombard, Glen Ellen, Wheaton, Lisle, that's actually a ton of elementary schools. So there's definitely some choices for you to pick for your kids to figure out which one works best for you and your family moving forward. According to niche.com as well, they rank Downers Grove North High School as an A+ and Downers Grove South as an A. And if you're looking to belong to a certain school district, especially when it comes to elementary schools, because for middle schools, it's either going to Herrick or O'Neill Middle School from grades 7 and 8, but there's a lot of elementary schools, and I'll drop a map in the description that will make it easy for looking at those boundaries. But if you had any questions and you knew what elementary school you wanted your kids to go to, reach out to me, because I can put you on a specific home search. And that's kind of my shameless plug in this video, that if you're considering making a move here to Downers Grove, whether it be tomorrow or in the next year, my team and I would be absolutely honored to help you guys out. Call, text, shoot me an email. All my information is down below in the description, but that's pretty much the short and sweet about schools. A lot of times what I tell my clients and the people reaching out to me is that the best thing to do is research those specific schools online, go on the Facebook groups, ask questions, and especially call the schools and even go on tour when you are here visiting on the weekend. And next, I want to talk about real estate just real quick, because I am a full-time realtor in the area, and Downers Grove has a mixture of new construction homes, old historic homes, ranch houses, condos, townhomes, and the list can kind of go on and on and on. Something cool about Downers Grove is that they have incredible mid-century modern homes here, which is kind of my favorite style home. I know some of the clients that I work with in the past that are relocating to the area know that I always talk about mid-century modern homes and Chick-fil-A. But the big thing, especially when it comes to your Downers Grove, is that you'll notice that while the infrastructure is here and there's not a lot of new subdivisions or any subdivisions coming up, is that typically for new construction, those little ranch houses are getting torn down, being built to those deep, modern, new construction homes. So that's typically what you're going to see when you see newer construction here as well. And closer to the downtown area, you'll find more of your historic homes here in Downers Grove. And when it comes to the average sales price in Downers Grove right now, it's around $435,000, but you can easily find homes that are under that price or even way above that price as well. So it really just depends on what you are looking for specifically, but that's kind of the average sales price that we're seeing right now in Downers Grove for real estate here. Downers Grove location is probably one of the big things that put people into considering Downers Grove, because you are in extremely close proximity to the city of Chicago, especially if you are working in the city of Chicago, but you really didn't want to have that hustle and bustle of the city. You want that relaxed suburban life. You're only about 22 miles west from the city of Chicago, which makes it a pretty easy drive, and we have a metro line down here in downtown Downers Grove as well that will take you to downtown Chicago. We have easy access to I-88 as well as I-355. So with me being on the road all the time showing houses, every single time I'm showing around me, I'm running through those highways, paying way too many tolls. Easy ways to take Ogden from east to west, especially if you didn't want to go on the highways or tolls or anything like that. You're also from Downers Grove to Naperville. You're just about 20 minutes-ish to Naperville if you head west, and Elmhurst is not too far. Clarendon Hills, Hinsdale, Glen Ellen, and Wheaton for your other Chicago western suburbs. Downtown Downers Grove is also something that I want to talk about. If you've ever seen any of my YouTube videos before, you know that I talk about the Chicago suburbs and all the incredible downtown areas that we have here. And Downers Grove is one of them. Actually, about 6 months ago, I was looking at purchasing a condo here in downtown Downers Grove on Curtis, which is one street west of Main Street. And there's a lot of fantastic restaurants, shops, boutique shops, coffee shops as well. One of my favorites is going to Pierce Tavern all the time. It's probably my favorite place to go for happy hour, especially when I'm working at the office that we have right on Main Street in downtown Downers Grove. There's a lot of community events going on. You'll always see people on the weekends walking around, even on the weekdays too. And it's just a tight-knit community, which is super cool because there's a lot of great places to eat, like Giamia. Go there on Mondays for half-off pizza. I personally enjoy going to Pete's Coffee a lot. I've taken many clients to the Pierce Tavern in downtown Downers Grove when they come to visit, or when we're house hunting after seeing 5 houses on a weekend. There's a pretty awesome public library there in downtown Downers Grove as well. But don't worry, I'll put a link in the description below if you want to do some more research about what it's like in downtown Downers Grove, especially if you were considering on making a move here. I think it's important to get a feel of what it's like in the community as well. And personally for me, I'm a huge foodie, so I like visiting the different areas whenever I'm traveling or visiting other Chicago suburbs, is just seeing what the downtown areas are like, because majority of these Chicago suburbs that I cover on this channel have their own downtown areas. Another thing I want to touch base on real quick, especially if you are an outdoor person, is that Downers Grove has a ton of parks and recreation activities to do here. We have about 600 acres when it comes to parks and facilities, and I'm probably going to pop something up on the screen right now that shows kind of the website for Downers Grove Park District. And honestly, I'm going to let you guys know that this is probably one of the most interactive websites that I've found, especially if you're looking for things to do here in the Downers Grove area, with the interactive map and the description for all the different public parks that we have here in Downers Grove. A few parks I will name is McCollum Park, which has great sports facilities. You have Prince Pond, Washington Park, and many more. And growing up, my brother and I and all our friends, we used to go to Hidden Lake all the time, hang out, ride bikes, go fish. That was kind of like one of the big things that I liked doing growing up, was fishing. And we kind of just hit all like the little ponds in the area in the Chicago suburbs, and that's kind of just like what we did. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on Downers Grove. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment down below on what suburbs that you want to see next. And if you're considering making a move here to Downers Grove or any other surrounding Chicago suburbs, whether it be tomorrow or in the next year, my team and I'd be absolutely honored to help you guys out. Shoot me a call, text, or email. Information down below in the description. Watch one of these videos up here, and I will see you guys on the next video next week.